I'll move over
Up
a bit.
to
Can we slide over just a little bit? There we go. Guys, welcome back. Rock and Roll Union behind the scenes footage of the Death Wish Coffee Battle of the Bands here at the beautiful Landis Theater. Big shout out to Landis Theater, Casey Ray's upstairs, and all the awesome sponsors for this show. Guys, I am joined by South Jersey Kick-Ass 4130. Guys, they just came off of a amazing set. And one thing that I got to say, mentioned it to these guys before. Uh, I think you guys have an incredible, like, full set for being three pieces. Your sound is so full. It is like almost like hearing a five-piece band or whatever. Like,
Cool.
You guys have that incredible full sound. How long have you got? Now, you guys have been together a lot longer. You had just joined how long ago?
December, 4 months.
It
only feels like that.
We met him.
Math isn't his strong suit.
We met him. Jam was November 28th of last year.
Nice.
First time he came over to Dave's, and we jammed in Sewell, and it was right. Yeah, we knew it. We had tried out a bunch of drummers over a course of 2 years. Yeah, we started really in like December of 2020. Awesome. In my jam room in my house, and said, let's write a song. We were bored.
Right in the middle.
I was going to get out of a band, like try to start something new and original and creative and get things going. And Dave and I have been buddies for over 20 years. So we grew up like BMXing, and that's how we met.
I got to say, I've been talking to Dave for a long time. I was supposed to, and I never got a chance to come out to band rehearsal or hang out with you guys. And really glad to finally connect these dots, finally be able to hang out. And what I wanted to ask you guys is, as far as influences, I hear some punk in there, I hear some metal in there, I hear a bunch of different flavors in the mix. What do you guys listen to? What do you guys influence?
That's always been like where we were at, because Chad was very like classic metal, like Metallica, Megadeth, shit like that. I was a grunge kid. Yeah, I mean,
I hear you.
We all liked punk. Dylan came along, likes every fucking thing.
Yeah, man.
And so it's always been like a cool mixture of everything.
Yeah, we pretty much call it like classic metal, grunge, and punk.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A little bit of everything, 70s. Black Sabbath's going to be there.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I feel like you guys are right there with me, Gen Xers. And Gen Xers, man, we were like leaving the hair band era, going into the grunge era. We had that mix. I graduated high school in '93, so it was right there on the threshold between the two. It was such a weird time to grow up and seeing the old flavor go out.
Dylan doesn't remember.
He wasn't born. Now, how old are you?
25.
25, man. I have a son older than you.
Oh, man.
But
Right, though.
it's cool, man, because what was great with me is my son we had this mutual understanding when he was a kid that I'll go to your shows if you go to mine. So he kind of took me out to like Fallen in Reverse, Knuckle Puck, Wonder Years, that kind of shit. And I took him out to Judas Priest and Motley Crue and stuff like that. And so I know like that music just because of my son. But as far as him coming into the band, how has that like worked for you guys? How has that was that an easy transition for you guys?
Super easy.
Really was. I mean, it was just like when you talk about chemistry in a band, it was there. Awesome. Our Dave's friend Petey, who's our friend too. He usually comes out and does some songs with us. Just for fun.
You had mentioned that.
It's like fun. We're not, we take what we do seriously, but it has to have an element of fun. That's really the bottom line. And so Petey was there. He's there in every practice. He's always there. And he was there right the day Dylan showed up, and we jammed. And Petey, I could see him, I could see his eyes. Something's up. And so afterwards, Dylan had left. He took off, and we're all the three of us are in the kitchen, me, Dave, and Petey, and we're talking to Petey. And Petey's like, he's a tall guy, so he's like, they're looking down at me. He's like, I'm telling you, man, he's the one. It's in his blood.
Killer, man.
Yeah, I knew it when he said, this is a funny thing. He goes, I knew it when Dave got low and Chad's hair went flying. I knew it was fun. It was really funny. And he's right. I really wish I had video of that night, because it'd be cool to look back on. Because to us, like November of 22, feels like so long ago now.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, we've been going at this, like playing out since we played in December, 3 weeks after we met him. We're like, let's just get it out of our system. Dave and I had been just going crazy trying to get out. You know, trying to find a drummer just to play a show.
Yeah,
So
I
we
hear
played
you.
an open mic at PT's Package Goods and Hardy's Point.
Yeah.
And we got that out of our system. And
PTs, yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's right around the corner from me.
oh
man.
yeah,
Awesome.
I'll be
Yeah.
there in December. We're gonna do a 1 year anniversary show there.
No shit, I'm
Yeah.
in Salem, man. So like,
That's awesome.
yeah,
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So-
we're gonna do that. But so we just been chugging along, and we had our first real gig, I guess you could say, February at the Union Firehouse,
Nice.
and it was great. It was great kickoff for us to like come out into the new year and get a good show under our belt. But PD was really the person that said, "You guys got to stick with this guy." You know, I mean, I'm super particular. Dave was,
Yeah.
and I like
He's,
things to be a certain way.
He's
But
detail oriented.
yeah, there it is. There it is. I'm not anal, Dave.
Now, as far as joining guys that are a little bit older, was that an easy transition for you as well?
Yeah, man. Doesn't even matter. Like the second I heard he sent me the tracks, I knew I had to be playing the music, man. You know what I mean?
It was
Like,
fun.
yeah, it was,
The coolest thing to us, I mean, since we wrote the music and lyrics, and I mean, it was a big collaboration. We put so much work into this thing. And basically, I would say Dylan was our first like real fan, you know,
Oh,
of the
yeah.
music
yeah, man.
and loved
Awesome.
it. And we were so lucky that he's a drummer and a killer drummer. I mean, just his style has changed our demos. I mean, I consider them like, you know, pieces of art at the time, you know.
Yeah.
And it was terrible art, but either way, we were very serious about making them sound good. Listening back now, it's like a whole different band. You know, Dylan made this a band. He really took these songs and made them sound the way they sound, like they did tonight.
Yeah, you
And
guys
it's-
were
we sound, we're
incredible.
alive. The music's alive now. We're a 3-piece band, and I appreciate the compliment about sounding full, but we are no rush. We'll never take that away.
Now, as far as the schedule is concerned, I saw you guys had some stuff at the Rail House, got some
Yeah.
other stuff coming up. What's the schedule look like for you guys? How do people get out and see you guys?
We got Rusty Nail August 17th, and then Jabberjaws August 25th.
Nice.
We had a couple shows that we had planned that ended up dropping off. We had venue issues. We're back at the Rail House September 16th
Nice.
in Westville, and then Indie Music Festival in October down in AC.
Awesome.
And that's all we have for now.
Nice.
You know, we want to
And we'll do a PT.
yeah, we want to try and get back to PT
Hell
in
yeah.
December. And we want to try and get new demos with the drummer.
Now, as far
We
as
call him
current
Dylan.
music
His
is
name's
concerned,
the drummer.
as far as current music with you guys, is there anything on Spotify, anything people can find right now with 4130?
Yes.
Yeah, we have the 5 basically
Yeah,
demos.
our original 5 demos are on there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that's one of the reasons we want to record. People keep asking where they can hear us, but all we have is those old demos
I hear
that
it.
you know what I mean.
I hear it.
They're not as bad as we think.
Yeah.
Dylan,
They're-
we're
they're-
talking at dinner.
They're kick ass, man. Yeah, they're kick ass.
Look, all I can say is if they got him in the band, they're not bad.
That's
It
it.
can't be that bad, right?
Now, as far as social media, finding out your schedule, websites, that kind of thing, how do people keep track of that?
We've got Facebook, we have Instagram, we got a link tree. Normally, if it's a ticketed show, it goes right up on Linktree for a link to buy the tickets. If it's just like a bar show or something like that, we'll make a link right to the event. You know, we'll make an event on Facebook so people can find it that way. We don't have a EP keg like the electric, you know,
Yeah, I hear it.
which is essentially a website. I don't know why they call it an
Yeah.
EP keg, you know, like. But it's something we're working on. But with Facebook and Instagram and the link tree and stuff, you know,
It tends to be enough.
yeah,
yeah.
you know, like because honestly, like having all of them, it's a lot to keep up with when you're still trying to play music. You know,
Yeah,
like because
I
that's the
agree.
most important thing is we want to play. We don't want to be web designers.
Yeah, I
You
hear
know,
it.
like-
I hear it. I feel that way. Believe me, I feel that way myself. So, guys, thank you so much. I
Oh, thank
love
you.
the Max Savage
Oh,
shirt,
yeah.
brother.
I had to wear it tonight.
Love the
I
Max
was hoping to find
Savage
a couple
shirt.
fans tonight.
Hell yeah,
Awesome,
I'm
man.
one of them.
Thank you very much.
Brother, guys, thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much for having the time.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Anytime.
man. And guys, don't go 4130. You guys can go 11:15, guys. Hang tight. We will be back. Guys, thank you so much.